In the northern lower peninsula of Michigan, just north of Higgins Lake, you'll find an old-growth forest, Hartwick pines. Trees can reach 160 feet, and some are well over 300 years old. This forest and others in Michigan have survived many perils, but their continued health and their future is up to us. Together, we have to decide what will be the legacy of the woods. You know, our outdoor heritage in Michigan includes hunting and fishing and enjoying our great outdoors. But regardless of the season, the woods are often the backdrop for our adventures. So we have a vested interest in caring for our forests and passing them along to future generations.
It's really neat to think of the multiple generations that have enjoyed and used the property, third, fourth, fifth generations, the family members, out here, hunting and snowshoeing in the wintertime, hiking, really a recreational property.
Fall colors in Michigan are legendary, and so too are the winters. Some enjoy Michigan's winter forests by skiing, snowmobiling, or snowshoeing through a pine green and snowy white wonderland. As the long winter gives way to early spring, maple trees start churning out a magic elixir, and some forest landowners are quick to take advantage. Father and son Jim and Will Fitzpatrick are continuing a tradition that began 3 generations ago, and the sweet smell of boiling maple syrup is a sure sign that spring is on its way.
My grandpa started this with my dad a long time ago, and he started out there in the woods, and so then Dad continued it, and then I continued it with my little operation here that I started with, and then we combined the two, and this is what we have now. And we have 80 acres right here that have lots of maple trees on, and there's lots of trees you could tap that we don't necessarily tap, but it's fun just to have all the land and not something everybody has. It's fun, it's a family thing. It's fun to be with everyone and collect the sap together.
Family traditions like this are common in Michigan, but it's the forest that makes them possible. As the chill of early spring gives way to warmer temperatures and the trees start to leaf out, you can find Lee Peck and his son John hard at work. Their outdoor tradition is growing quality hardwood trees. In the spring, they put on a field day to share what they've learned with others. Lee has been in the business for over 50 years, and he has seen a lot of interest grow in private forest land ownership.
The first property, it was picked up in '61 for $32 an acre. I lease it for hunting for more than that. We're helping some of the Amish that helped us on this lease acreage, and they're getting for the huntable acre there, they got like over $50, $60, $70 an acre, didn't they? John helped them on the internet.
The lessees are nice because they help police the property when you're not there, and they keep tabs on it, what's going on there. Because they're there regularly, I think it keeps people, off the property.
John Peck is looking forward to taking over his father's business one day, but he admits he still has a lot to learn. Fortunately, his father is a great mentor to his son and to others eager to learn the secrets of growing quality hardwood trees. Richard and Karen Surfoss are also keeping the woods a family tradition. Working together like the Peck family, they envision a family forest legacy passed on to future generations.
One of the reasons we've been managing is because we plan on passing this property on down to our son and our daughter. It's very important for us for them to get involved in this so they know what's going on also. And that's important to us because, for lack of a better word, this is kind of our legacy. We've been the stewards of this property for the last 22 years, and it's important for us to see our children take over when we're not here, and then we'd like to see their kids take over so that maybe, who knows, maybe 100 years down the road, there's going to be a sign sitting up here, sitting in front of the property that says this is a century-old tree farm. and I'll be looking either up or down depending on where I am, and I'll have a smile on my face because you know what? They're taking care of it and they're doing it the right way.
Another way for Michigan residents to continue a forest legacy is through a conservation easement. That's an agreement between a landowner and a land conservancy that protects the land by limiting uses and development of the property forever.
They come to us because they love their land. They don't want to see it change for the worse, and we help them make sure it doesn't change for the worse. The thing about conservation easements is they're a flexible agreement that's tailored to meet a landowner's goals and objectives. And we help the landowner meet those objectives through developing each agreement based on the land, based on how they're using the property, based on the future uses. At the end of the day, that we're both working to conserve and protect those natural features of the property. Really what we do is we just add another tool to help landowners meet their objectives. So at one point where they're working to sustainably manage their woodlot, their timber on their property, making sure that they're continuing to grow trees, you want to make sure that that all of a sudden doesn't get fragmented or subdivided or improperly managed. And so we offer that, kind of that choice to help continue to manage that resource. That help to make sure that if you've invested all this time and energy into your land, that a conservation easement can help make sure that that part of your land that you care about is maintained forever.
If you'd like more information on conservation easements, you can check the Little Forks website or Google Michigan Land Conservancies for more information. If you're interested in learning more about how to continue your own forest legacy or find out more about forest stewardship, visit the Michigan DNR website. Our forests are a national treasure, not only to us, but to future generations. They not only provide lumber, wildlife habitat, clean air and water, and breathtaking beauty, but they're also a spiritual source of renewal, a place where you can commune with nature. Michigan private forest owners can ensure that we pass our legacy of the woods forward. It's up to us.